Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo, April 19, 2025. Today brings a mix of energy for work and play, and finding the perfect balance between these two things can make for a successful day. Aim to avoid undue stress over money or differences in values with someone. Your ideas of a good time can clash, for example. Don't overlook opportunities to make adjustments and changes. Concern for future security ultimately helps you to focus on managing your affairs more effectively. Fortunately, you might find the motivation to connect with someone significant or with your own interests and paths of learning and sharing. Someone in your life can encourage you to step just a little outside of your comfort zone to learn something new. You can be motivated to work on a project or idea and put it into motion. The entire human collective is in one of the best periods for love, sex, and dating at this time. This is because mighty Mars, the red planet of energy and desire, is cranking up the heat in the zodiac sign of Leo. This is a glorious period for all singles regardless of zodiac sign to put themselves out there, line up new suitors, and let their passions ignite. In fact, with such social and sizzling energy afoot, you can harness it toward your sex life, regardless if you are single or attached. Be sure to use this energy to have fun, live in the moment, and let your heart guide you. Is your anger justifiable? Reflect on why you are so annoyed, as Mercury in Aries conjuncts Neptune in Aries. Since the post-shadow period for the last Mercury retrograde is ongoing, you may still be processing how this energy affected you and your work life. Something may come up in hindsight, which may bring back all of your feelings regarding that situation. But as you consider the situation from afar, you may realize that how you feel is not comparable to what happened at work. It could be your sign that you overreacted. With the present astral configuration, you may already sense that something is afoot. Focus on staying in optimal health. Try to eat at home more than you eat takeout. It's a better way to stay healthy. €OE with food from restaurants. You are probably eating more sauces and things, bread, that you wouldn't eat when preparing meals at home. And, when you prepare your own food, you are more aware of how your digestive system reacts to the substances you eat. If willpower is something you need today, have no fear. Part of the strength that comes with the presence of an vibration is this, as well as the conviction to do whatever it is your heart desires most. Whether you need strength to handle something at work or an issue in a relationship, this day can see you with the necessary confidence to take care of things. Don't hesitate to do what you must. You will be glad you did. That Mars is spending his last full day in your communications sector at a friendly aspect to the asteroid Juno, in her early days back in your relationship sector is benefiting both. Over 7 months after returning for what is normally a 6-week visit, this is giving you something to channel the final hours of Mars' war on communication barriers into. At the same time, as Juno, the queen of commitment and especially commitment to your relationship, settles into a 6-month double visit to your relationship sector, it is with a chance to ensure the communication lines are open from the start. That Mars is spending his last full day in your communications sector at a friendly aspect to the asteroid Juno, in her early days back in your relationship sector is benefiting both. While this is giving Mars something to channel his war on communication barriers into, there is a chance to move into Juno's 6-month stay with the communication lines open and a feeling of support from the start. Virgo, today is about refining your rhythm. Your quote of the day: what you shape with care lasts longer. Your color of the day is cream white, simple and pure. Lucky numbers: 6, 12, 23. A practical solution appears where you least expect it. Details will matter more than speed. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Don't overcorrect what's already working. There's beauty in being deliberate. Our eyes in the sky. Let's gently settle into the energy of April 19, 2025. If today has already been busy or overwhelming, take this as your cue to pause, breathe deeply, and allow a few messages from the universe to find you. Whether you've come here looking for guidance, encouragement, or just a quiet moment to connect with something deeper, know that this reading is meant for you. Yes, you and whatever you're holding in your heart today. The first card drawn for today is the Six of Swords, a powerful sign of transition and quiet healing. This card often speaks to the moments in life when we start to move away from something heavy, whether it's emotional baggage, old habits, or a situation that no longer aligns with who we're becoming. Sometimes that movement is literal, like a physical change of environment, and sometimes it's deeply internal. You may not be at your destination yet, but you're definitely on your way. Trust that leaving behind what no longer serves you is an act of courage. It's okay to grieve what you're letting go of, even if you know it's for the best. Healing rarely looks like a straight line. Be gentle with yourself in the process. The next card we have is the Page of Pentacles, and this brings such a refreshing energy of new beginnings, especially around learning, growth, or planting the seeds of something practical. You might be thinking about starting a new project, returning to something you once set aside, or even exploring a different way of handling your time, health, or finances. This card says you don't need to have all the answers yet. What matters is your willingness to learn and stay open. It reminds me of those times when we decide to pick up a new skill, like learning to cook something from scratch or trying our hand at journaling or gardening, not because we expect to master it overnight, but because it feeds something inside us. What's calling to you right now? What tiny step could you take today that your future self might thank you for? The third card is the Ten of Cups, and this is one of those cards that feels like a warm embrace from the universe. It speaks of emotional fulfillment, connection, and that sense of home, whether that's found in people, places, or moments. This could be a reminder to cherish what truly fills your cup. Have you had a meaningful conversation lately, or spent time with someone who just gets you? These small, sacred joys are more powerful than we sometimes give them credit for. If you're still searching for that kind of connection, this card brings a promise. It is on the horizon. You're not alone in your longing for peace, love, and harmony. Keep showing up as yourself, and the right people and experiences will find their way to you. Next, we're met with the Strength card, not the loud, forceful kind of strength, but the quiet, enduring kind. The kind that shows up when you keep going through the hard days. The kind that takes the form of compassion for yourself and for others. You might be in a situation right now that's requiring more patience than you thought you had, or maybe you're holding back from reacting in a way that used to feel automatic. That's growth. That's power. The Strength card often reminds us that true resilience isn't about powering through everything without feeling. It's about staying soft where it matters, and firm where it counts. You are stronger than you think, and more importantly, your strength is rooted in your heart, not your fear. Finally, we pull the Wheel of Fortune, a beautiful sign that things are shifting. The wheel reminds us that life is cyclical, nothing stays the same forever. If you felt stuck recently, this is a message that movement is happening, even if you can't see all the details just yet. It's that sense of the universe rearranging things behind the scenes, aligning opportunities, clearing paths. Trust in the timing of your life. Sometimes the unexpected moments bring exactly the kind of change we didn't know we needed. Think back to a time when something didn't go according to plan but ended up leading to something better. This card invites you to stay open to surprise, and to believe that even if it's not all in your control, it is unfolding in your favor. So, with the Six of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Strength, and the Wheel of Fortune, we're looking at a day of movement, gentle beginnings, emotional fulfillment, quiet power, and a universe that's working with you, not against you. If something in this reading spoke to you, even just a sentence, trust that it was meant to. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Are you in a season of change right now? What seeds are you planting? What kind of joy are you calling in for yourself? Let's create a space where we can support see each other, share our thoughts, and remind ourselves that we're never really navigating these moments alone. You're doing better than you think. Keep trusting the process, and keep showing up for yourself in the little ways. They add up more than you know.